What's up guys? I totally had another video planned for this week, but I just posted an image on Instagram with some tips for moisturizing your hair. I'm just coming off of a week of completely dry hair for another video. So I felt inspired to post this image on Instagram with just like a little tip about moisturizing your hair. So I'm just looking through all the comments and there's tons and tons of comments, and so I realized that I should probably make a video about this because it seems like it's pretty pressing. I already have a blog post about keeping your hair moisturized, which I'll link in the description below. So first of all, we need to recognize that natural hair is naturally dry. You're never gonna find a one-time remedy or product or anything that you're gonna apply to your hair, that you're gonna do to your hair, that's gonna keep your hair moisturized indefinitely. That's never gonna happen. That's the most important thing to realize, is that our natural hair is naturally dry. That's never gonna change. It's like being tall, being short, being male or female. That can change actually. Never mind. It's something that you're born with, and so we have to realize that first. So if you want moisturized hair every single day, what you need to do is you need to hydrate it every single day. Just like if you went on living without ever drinking a drop of water, you're going to be really dehydrated. Like your body needs water every single day. You cannot live as a human being on this planet without consuming water every single day. So your hair is the exact same way. You need to moisturize it every day, or else it's gonna dry and shrivel up into a little ball and puff it goes. So we need to really make sure that we're moisturizing it every single day. If you keep your hair moisturized every day, you're obviously going to experience moisture every day, but also the health of your hair is going to improve. Because if you let your hair get dry like for a couple of days, a week, even a couple of weeks, once you put moisture back on it, it will flourish again. However, if you go like a month or a couple of months without moisturizing your hair, the health of your hair is going to deteriorate. So the more you keep your hair moisturized, the healthier your hair will be, and the process of adding that moisture to your hair will get easier and easier and easier. You're never going to be able to stop doing that, but the health of your hair will improve, and that process of keeping it moisturized will get easier. So if you are right now sitting there and your hair is super dry and you're like, oh my god, I have no idea what to do with my hair, it's always dry, I'm so sick of it, it doesn't matter what I do, hang in there, because it could just be the effects of long-term damage to your hair from keeping it dry for so long. So just hang in there, keep adding moisture to it, even if it seems like it's not helping, just keep doing it, because eventually your hair will be like, oh, okay, I'm slowly getting back to life here, I'm slowly coming to. Don't ever give up adding moisture to your hair just because you're not seeing instant results. Let's talk about daily moisturizers. I personally like to use a mixture of water and aloe vera juice. So the water and the aloe vera juice is the moisture. Water is moisture. Aloe vera juice is a natural healer, so it helps to moisturize my hair. My hair drinks it up. Helps to close my cuticles, sealing it in, creating a more shine to my hair, especially if it's cold. So I like to keep my water and aloe vera juice mixture in the fridge. So I'll spray a little bit of the aloe vera juice and water mixture on my hair. I always follow it up with a sealant. While aloe vera juice and water is the moisture, a sealant is an oil-based cream that's gonna lock the moisture into your hair so it can't escape. What happens is when you spray your hair with water or with aloe vera juice, if you don't seal it, it can evaporate and then you're left with dry hair again. So you always wanna have an oil-based sealant to put over that moisture that's gonna lock it in, trap it into your hair so that your hair can continue to drink and feed off of that moisture, keeping it moisturized for the duration of the day. Now the type of sealant that you use is up to your hair type. For me, I have really thick, coily hair and it's really dense. I need something really thick and creamy. Lots of oils. My hair loves oils, so I like to use my homemade DIY shea butter cream, which I have a recipe for here on my YouTube channel. My hair just absolutely loves it. It's perfect for my hair. It's nice and dense and it really traps that water in. The oils and the shea butter contain vitamins and minerals that my hair really loves, making it stronger and healthier, and so it's just the perfect concoction for my hair. If you have a looser texture or thinner hair, if you're more like on the 3-side, 2-side of curls, you want something that's going to be lighter. If I had thinner hair, a looser curl, like a 2 or a 3 type of curl, I would use a really light product on my hair, something as simple as just like an oil. Almond oil or a little bit of coconut oil, jojoba, you can use argan oil, really anything. Something that's really light that's not gonna weigh my hair down. So a general rule would be, and there's always exceptions to the rule, the thicker, more dense, more curly, more kinky your hair, you want to go more towards a heavy sealant, the shea butters, something really, really thick and creamy and dense that's your hair is just gonna drink up. It's gonna hold all that water in. For the other side, those with really loose texture, even women with straight hair, you're gonna go with something that's very light, like a simple oil or a product that is extremely light on your hair, because if you use something that's really dense, you're gonna be weighed down and it's gonna have a horrible look to your hair. You're gonna look like a wet noodle. It's not gonna be good. Okay, so don't go there. And on the flip side of that, women with thick, dense hair, don't do just an oil because it's not gonna do anything for your hair. Your hair needs more than that. So the thicker your hair, the thicker the sealant, the thinner and more loose the texture, the lighter the sealant you should go. So to reiterate, moisturizer is water or water-based, and a sealant is oil-based, and the thickness of it, the creaminess of it is going to depend on your hair type. So if you are trying to figure out what works for your hair personally, I always tell people start with water. Water is the most natural moisturizer you're ever gonna find. I've never met a human being on this planet who did not benefit from either drinking water or using water on their bodies. I've never met anybody who is allergic to water. So I would start there. I think that's a good place to start. Regardless of your hair type, water is going to be the one thing that everybody benefits from. So go start with that, and then, you know, take a look at your hair type. See how thick it is, see how thin it is. If it's really thick, I would try to seal with something that was thicker to start with and see how that works for you. If that works well for you, then hey, you got it, that's awesome. If it doesn't work well for you, start to move more towards the lighter sealants, and vice versa. If you find that your hair is a looser curl or a very thin type of hair, I would start at the lighter sealants. So start with the oils and see if that's enough for you. If that's not enough for you, then I would move towards the thicker sealants. I just find that's a really great place to start. Start with just simple water and then pick a sealant, and then just test out different things to see what your hair likes. So if you want to moisturize your hair but you have a roller set or you have a straight style and you don't want your hair reverting, I would use an oil to act as a moisturizer, and I put it in quotations because it's feeding your hair vitamins and nutrients. However, it's not, you know, it's not water. As long as you're not using it in replacement of water indefinitely, I think you'll be okay with using it on those occasions when, you know, you don't want water touching your hair. So my favorite picks are argan oil, coconut oil, and castor oil. Argan oil and coconut oil are probably the best oils in this case in that they're easily absorbed into the hair shaft. They both contain a lot of fatty acids that your hair is really gonna benefit from. If you wanna go on the lighter side, I'd go with the argan oil. It's super lightweight. Once you put it on, it just immediately soaks into your hair. It's like amazing. It doesn't feel greasy or oily or anything like that. Coconut oil is a little bit more on the like oilier side. And then lastly, there's castor oil, which is also a really great fatty oil. It's really great at helping to repair damage, help grow your hair back stronger. The only con with castor oil is that it's really thick, and when you put it on your hair, you're gonna know it's there. So yeah, I hope that this video helped. What I really want you to take away from it is that one, your hair is naturally dry and it needs to be maintained daily. The second thing is to realize that there's a difference between a sealant and a moisturizer. You need a moisturizer and then a sealant. And you need to do this on a daily basis. And don't be frustrated if you're doing it and your hair feels hard still. It depends on how long your hair has gone with being dry. So the longer your hair has experienced being just totally dry, the longer it's gonna take for the moisture to really build up and for you to start seeing changes. Sometimes you'll see it instantly, but you know, everyone's hair is different. So you want to just keep doing the daily moisture until you see the change. And also experiment with what you use as a moisturizer, experiment with what you use as a sealant until you get the perfect mix for your hair type. So that was a lot. I hope this video helps you guys. Again, I'm gonna put a link to my blog post in the description box where I also talk about this. I believe there's also links to videos in that blog post. I hope this video helps, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Click any of the links to the left for more in-depth hair care tips. And click the link to the right to check out my daily vlog channel. I definitely got a call from a real identity thief the other day. Yeah, good times. I'll see you guys there.